Make it sound like a bad thing, Estelle. Well, I found a relief. Why is that? He's already been a popular girl, but never made many close friends. It's bit of news to me. Always see me chat with her classmates in the hallways. It's only a little attracting since I love her, but it's true that she chooses to isolate herself during lunch with Rin and me. Not exactly the sort of hater one expects from a popular girl, after all. Then again, I've experienced her unwilling to get close firsthand, so I can't say that I'm that surprised. I was beginning to have my doubts. Maybe rolls her eyes to the ceiling and grumbles something I can't quite make out. Huh? What? What's that you just said? Nothing. Everybody chokes on a drink with laughter. You've been hanging with the nurse too long, Amy. I'm going to talk with him about correcting my daughter. Somehow I don't think that would be very effective. That look on Amy's face. Well, most of it from you anyway, not the nurse. Don't listen to her, Sal. She's a born liar. Yeah, right. I don't know, Amy. I think your mother has a point. What? You traitor! You're supposed to take my side in this. Yeah, you did lie about your leg after the... Yeah, you deserve that. You get the shins and it's like the plastic foot cuts me off, but not for me. It's like I was about to shoot upwards. And about your leg? Wasn't a big deal. That's all. Just in a wheelchair for a bit. That's him with words that are just terrifying his mother. Picture she experienced sort of thing. And a worried frown appears on her face. So that's why I kept dodging my calls. Oh, I know how much you hate being in a wheelchair. No wonder you've been in such a mood lately. Yeah, she's much happier on her feet, so to speak. Well, of course, you've had enough time in a wheelchair after the accident. She didn't get prosthetics immediately? No, she didn't feel she'd up for the start the therapy where you gotta go through adjust to those things. Especially since she wanted to run on them. I had no idea. Yeah, it sucked. Oh, did you see Rin's mirror at the festival? Amy's sudden chain of talking me realized how bleeding she had been fidgeting the whole time her mother had been talking. Should have figured on being a little skittish when it comes talking about the accident, maybe around her mother. Or maybe it's around me. No, I had to make it to the festival, remember? Although I caught a glimpse at your track meet, it seems pretty weird to me. I think that's more or less what she was going for. Talk a lot about being dreamlike, or trying to make it dreamlike. One side is one of those things I think I'll ever understand. It's not surprising, I don't think Ren expects to be understood. She told me once that art follows people to understand stuff, but you wouldn't understand otherwise. But all the same, I don't think it actually works that way. President Ren's, he's talked about this with Ren, so it's not even actually everyone's opinion, such as it is. I think Ren could not have shown clients say the same thing about Amy's. Of course, well, Amy's being... unless, of course, Amy is purposely keeping in the dark about everything, which is likely, but unpleasant to think about. If you don't lead you a train of thought for a while, you can check the conversation. Hey, Amy, I mean to ask. Huh? That question. That's a great question. Not at all, actually. Can you pick your questions, please? I thought you knew. That was... you... Whatever. Are you going to visit your father this year? The way he says it, thinking we might talk about the weather. From the way Amy reacts, it's clearly not the weather they're talking about. He flinches, light jerk of a head backwards and slapped in the face. Can we talk about this later? Her voice sounds brittle, strange, since he's really shaken by the question. Seems Rumour's lucky he misjudged how close Amy and I are. Some things, it seems, are best not concerns with me around her. Her father is one of those things. Accident took her leg is probably another one of those things, if reaction in the conversation between whether myself is any indication. Didn't take Amy's mother's long to realize she screwed up. Of course we can, dear. I'm sorry to bring it up. I just wanted to ask so I can make plans. It's fine, don't worry about it. Amy's face is nervous, embarrassed by my reaction. Confessed that her reaction is confusing. She only mentioned her father to me earlier today. Less than a few hours ago, even. Why does someone question about when she'll visit her father cause such a strong reaction? Unless whatever she claimed to have reached other means of our talk previously has suddenly evaporated. Or didn't have much as she thought, or claimed. I'll be right back. Gotta visit the little girl's room. And he suddenly leaves the table, leaving me and Mrs. Arazaki alone. A little conflicted. Should I go out here or should I stay here? Something to me is pleasure not based on the call of nature. Something's bothering her, and I have to know what it is. How do I go about it? I don't know. Let me think. Let me just save it out, because, it's gotta do. Let's see. We could go after her, which hasn't worked in the past, because, she wants to keep us out of everything, which is great. Or we could talk to her mom, which probably is the best idea, because she left for a reason, and she probably don't want to talk to me about it, so there's no point in going over there. So let's just talk to her mom. There's awkward silence to take over a while after me dashes off. I can't think of anything to say. Another sigh is breaking the silence. Sorry about that, Asao. Sometimes we get touchy about certain subjects. I was talking about the wheelchair. I was talking about the wheelchair thing too. Should I go after her? What? I don't. Heavens no! She didn't leave the table and continue the conversation, But she'd showed someone help her. If there were anyone else, I'd say yes. My daughter is still under renewal, and she wants to be alone, and it's best for her to be alone. Otherwise, she'll probably say something she regret, which probably to say something you regret. And I'd prefer that dinner than one or the other of you storming out of the house. If that would happen, I'd be a terrible hostess, wouldn't I? I've already acted a fool once today. It's okay. I shouldn't have brought the wheelchair, apparently. Neither Lucky frowns, clearly more bothered by Amy's mission than she'd let on. I wish you wouldn't do that. It makes you worry more, Does this often? What, running off to the bathroom? No, I can't see he does. Keep her injuries from her mother, though? That's more of a little common. Every time I catch her lying like that, she worries me. It's the only reason she didn't tell me because it wasn't a big deal. There's any consolation. I'm sure the only reason I knew about it was all because I saw her every day. This is a dry chuckle from across the table. Right, Miss Arazaki sighs a little sadly. Says I'm not getting close to people, huh? I keep hoping she'll get over that. It's funny, really. She wants back sort of the accident in so many ways. Guess some things never really go away. It looks like the whole thing bothers her too. Seems a little more willing to talk about the accident than me around, though. Hey, got a question, that's alright. Oh? What else did me lose in that accident? Never said she got his way near the anniversary. You won't talk to me about it. I thought I fill you in, yeah, hopefully. Well, there's a problem with that quest, Let me guess. Suppose that you wouldn't tell anyone she didn't want to know, and she don't know what she wants me to know. Something like that. Reminds me that she was the one to tell people the full story. But isn't that important? I mean, it clearly it's had a huge effect on her. She's still like this after so long the accident happened. That's true. It didn't have a long-lasting effect on her. There's a few things she'll probably never get over. For a moment, everybody looks incredibly saddened as an old wound is bothering her. So there's a few things I never really get over either. Another dry chuckle with a shake of her head. It means mother banishes the memory. So something you mysteriously, absolutely understand about the way Amy thinks about the accident. What's that? It wasn't a big deal. Somehow I managed to hit my mouth falling over in surprise, but it takes some effort. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I beg your pardon? Okay, maybe it's not that simple, but it's pretty accurate summation. Amy believes that accident didn't define her, and everything she lost that day didn't define her either. She's not that girl who lost her legs. She's the fastest thing I know legs. Robin's and the imagery came out of that wreck without a scratch, as far as she's concerned. Yet, it goes beyond that, doesn't it? I mean, last night you told me she refused to lie to me because it would make losing me too painful. Not really. You said you won't tell me about the accident. You know you asked about it before. Didn't you want to talk to me about it when you asked? Because there's not something you actually need to know. And if she's afraid about getting too close to anyone, she would want to talk about it. She's afraid of being close to me? Oh, goodness me, yes. While I talk scared about the accident, she's getting the underlying knowledge how quickly it can all be over. So she's not going to let people get especially close to her. And she was the implication she can't work this on her own. But I don't think she can. I mean... Oh no? Are you sure you're dating my daughter and not someone else? Trust me, so she can get through it on her own.